Hi guys, the year is almost over. It is December 13 and today I'm going to talk about my top 10 books of this year. I have only read 28 books approximately this year and these are my favorite ones. And first book which I want to mention is The Millionaire Fast Lane. This is a non-fiction book. I really liked it because it inspired me, and it really basically tells me that there are three kinds of people in this world: the sidewalkers, the slow laners, and the fast laners. And the distinction between them is quite good. And I think it's a very inspiring book. If you are looking for something to inspire you and to help you break away from whatever beliefs are stopping you, I think you should definitely read this book. The second book I want to mention is called Trust, and it's a fiction book, and I think it won some awards this year. Goodreads Choice Award. Trust by Hernan Diaz. This is a fiction book. It's about capitalism. The language of this book is amazing. It's a very good flow. You can probably finish this book in a day or two. I really highly recommend it. It was nominated for the best fiction of 2022, but Trust by Hernan Diaz, I think, is one of the best books ever. And I absolutely loved it. I went mad when I read it. I thought, okay, this book deserves some kind of prize. I don't know what prize, but some kind of prize. The third book I want to mention is a book named Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. Now, this is my second time reading it in the last 5-7 years, I want to say, and I wanted to read it again to get to the instinct, because I think I had forgotten a lot of the teachings of the book. But then I also realized that at the time I read The Power of Now, I had not read similar books, so I was extremely open. But I think I'm a bit closed now because I've read so many books on the topic, and the book did not hit as hard as the first time I read it. I still recommend it big time. The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. If you haven't read this, wow, you're lucky, because you have something amazing to look forward to. It's a non-fiction book, and it talks about now. Oh, the fourth book which I'm going to mention is a pleasure to read. It's called The Kind Worth Killing by Peter Swanson. A man meets a woman at an airport and they decide to have drinks together, and they are also flying on the same flight, so they decide to sit together in first class and get drunk. And then he reveals some secrets to her, who is all ears, and they devise a plot to kill his wife because he's found that his wife is cheating on her. So he takes the help of the stranger to devise a plan to kill his wife, and what happens next is mind-blowing. The pacing of this book is fantastic. Peter Swanson, what an art. This one is called The Kind Worth Killing. I also read the sequel to it, which is called The Kind Worth Saving. If you like The Kind Worth Killing, you may like The Kind Worth Saving, but The Kind Worth Killing deserves a mention in this, and it's the fourth among my number 4 on the list of 10 books which I think you should read. These are in no order, mind you. Number 5, I want to say, wow, I'm struggling. The Mountain Is You by Brianna West. This is might be the book of the year, because this book really helped me. It's a non-fiction book. It really helped me in a lot of ways, and it's about what we do, why we do, how we do it, and why we do it. Self-sabotaging, a lot of things. If you really are struggling in life, or if you're not struggling in life but you just feel very stuck in life, you need to read this book, The Mountain Is You by Brianna West. Number 5. Number 6 is a book called Yellowface by K.F. Chong, I think her name is. Oh my god, I just finished reading this 2-3 days back, and what do I say? Yellowface, again, one of the best fiction books I've read in many years. Please check out Yellowface. You will love it, guys. 5 out of 5 stars for it. Number 7 is a book called Why Has Nobody Told Me This Before, and this is by Julie Smith. Julie Smith is a doctor, and she decided that, everything she has ever learned from her practice of a psychologist, she wanted to put that in a book. And this book is the result of everything she has learned about what makes people do what they do, and how to overcome any kind of thought system which is kind of disabling you. So I really recommend Why Has Nobody Told Me This Before by Julie Smith. I am reading it right now, but I want to say number 8 is the book I'm reading right now. I absolutely love it so far, and the name of it it's called Babel. Again, this is by Rebecca F. Kuang, the same author of Yellowface, whose book I just mentioned. And this is an amazing book, Babel, by the same author who wrote Yellowface. I like Yellowface so much that I'm exploring the author more. So that's number 8. Number 9, Biography of X by Catherine Lacey. This book is about it's an LGBT book about, but it's so much more than that. In this book, there's a very mysterious person who's a wife of somebody, right? So she dies, and her wife writes a story in which she talks about the biography of X being her deceased lover or deceased spouse. That's number 9. And number 10, finally, what do I want to choose, man? I'm going to choose Any Man by Amber Tamblyn as number 10. Fantastic book again. This book is about a woman who is going around raping men. And this book looks into 4 of the victims of those rape and what kind of psychology they're going through and what it feels like. And it's kind of horrible and horrific, but it's very well, the voice of the book is very good. So just wanted to do this video because I didn't do a best of 2022 video. I'm sorry about that. And this is the best of 2023 books. 10 books. Yeah, man. Thank you for watching. Peace out.